This set of dining chairs, built around 1900, is going to be a highly unusual and very interesting project. I'll use a scrap of vinyl to pry against so I don't damage this wood. Try to get these tacks to lift. I'm into 46 years in this trade, and I've yet to see a tin chair seat. The seats were upholstered in what's known as enameled duck cloth or enameled cloth, basically a lightweight denim with a painted surface. It's interesting, on this tin seat pan, little shark teeth have been pressed out to fold back and hold the cover in place. I was hoping I could utilize those for my decorative nail placement, but it appears that separate holes have been marked out in different areas. Also a very interesting find is the seaweed stuffing. I'll wash this rust away with some lacquer thinner. I'll seal both sides with clear shellac. Two of these chair seats were designed to have a cane insert, but there's a mistake in the milling here, and the spline was used to fill the groove and the seat covered the flaw. 4 out of 5 of these chairs were assembled with this large gap in the front rail, apparently factory seconds. The owner wants to preserve the old look, so I'm just simply going to give this a wash and wax. I'll clean up a few specks of paint. See if that'll come up. Yes. Do a light scraping on this one. I'll scrub this with some Dawn detergent and water, but I don't want the water to soak in very long, so I need to work a small area at a time and blow it dry as quickly as possible. I'll wipe the chair down with some Johnson's wax. I'll let this harden a while and then buff it down later. Yeah, this is really going to brighten these up. This looks like the best of the seat pans, so I'm going to start with it. I'm going to make a template to help lay out these nail holes later on. This seaweed is probably about as old as the chair, around 125 years. It was interesting, when I was cleaning it, I found a fully intact shellfish buried in the mix. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to tack this in place. Okay, that seems to be pretty evenly placed. This is a product known as glazed wadding. It's highly refined cotton with a thin glaze on it. In the original mix of stuffing, I found this similar product, so this should round out my restoration quite nicely. I'll pop these loose and get the tacks out of the way. Okay, off camera I've worked with this couple minutes. Got the pan centered over my vinyl cover below. Should have enough extra to pull around. I'm going to start by tacking these corners down, and I'll pull away my excess stuffing materials. I'm going to tuck this padding back under this edge just a little bit. I'll tug this vinyl out, snug it up just a little bit. I'm going to put a tack in place here and hold it. I'm going to continue working around. I'll have to lift this corner and push this padding back in. As I readjust these corners, I'll pull this vinyl out and get it good and snug. Just tuck that little bit under the corner there. Tack it back in place. Pulling this vinyl tight from the centers. Get just a little bite right there. Pull it tight this way and get a bite in the center there. Okay, now I'll go out on this corner. Come this way. Looks like one might have pulled loose there. All right, I'll keep pulling this evenly around the edges, and it looks like it'll come together pretty good. This is where my template's going to come in very handy. All right, that's a wrap on that seat.